Hello, teacher. Good day. In this presentation, I will explain the topics passive voice and report speech. Passive voice. What is the passive voice? Passive voice is the grammatical structure and is used to show interest in the person or object experience an action rather than the person or object that performs the action. In other words, the most important thing or person becomes the subject or the sentence. That is when a subject does an action to an object. The passive voice is used when we want to emphasize the action, the verb, and the object of a sentence rather than subject. This means that the subject is either less important than the action itself or that we don't know who or what the subject is. The grammatical structure. The grammatical structure is object plus verb to be plus verb past participle plus by the subject. The verb to be are the or is present, was were in past, being in perfect tenses, and being continuous tenses. The past participle is ending in AD. One example are I mean was saved by the left word. Why do we use? When the action is more important than the person who does the action. The person doing the action is obvious. The person who does the action is not important. The adjective, for example, is the police arrest John. In passive voice is John was arrested last night. One example of passive voice are inactive. Apple sells thousands of iPhones every day. In this, the grammatical form or the structure is verb to be and past participle. In passive voice, are thousands of iPhones are sold every day by Apple. Other example in passive are 20 civilians were killed in the bomb explosion. In active are someone killed 20 civilians in the bomb explosion. Report speech. Report speech, it is the way in which you can tell, explain, rate, or say something in your own or words. Changing the verb tense to the past. Reporting verbs. In report speech, the directive speech, an example is I live in the UK. In report speech are she said that she lives in the UK. In past simple, I cooked dinner and are in report speech. She said that she cooked dinner. In past continue, I am listening to music, and in report speech, he said that he was listening to music. In past perfect, one example is I have finished my work, and report speech is he said that he finished his work. Sometimes the regular verbs are say and tell. For example, Mary said that she come to the party, and Mike told me that he loved living to London. Modal verbs. In direct, I have the can, call, may, might, must, will, shall, and would. In report, are can is called. Called is called. May, might, cold. Might, must, had to. Must, will, would, should, would. For example, indirect are I can swim. In report, he told me could swim. Indirect are you may use your phone in class. And in report is the professor said we could use your phones in class. Questions and comments. The structure of question and comments is the ask and if and the subject and the verb. For example, are you a student at this university? The lady asked me if I was a student at this university. Double H questions. In this section, we have who, what, when, where, why, and who. And this we have applied in this sentence. For example, where do you live? She asked me where I live. Why can you work on Mondays? My boss asked me why I couldn't work on Mondays. Who will be at your party? He asked me who will be at my party.